Okay, it's that time when the potatoes right here are ready to be dug. We have beans on one side and then all of these potatoes that are falling down and turning brown, and that is the indication that they're ready to be dug. We have been taking new potatoes from them, which is when you just dig around the edges with your hands and you pull out the potatoes that are easy to get to. So we've dug out about 30 pounds, a little over 30 pounds in the last couple weeks and eaten them. And then we have a row here. If you've seen some of my previous videos, you might remember that we had a row that came up a little later. So what we are going to dig tomorrow morning is this section right here. And we'll see what kind of harvest we get. That section and the potatoes that are still real green and standing that we're not gonna dig yet, all together that was 40 pounds of seed potato that we planted. So all of these were from white organic potatoes that had sprouted from a box of azure potatoes I had ordered. We just planted those. And then these that had come up a little bit later and are still green that we're not harvesting yet, these are the potatoes that were left over from last year's harvest. And these are a Yukon Gold. And I have been growing these potatoes on our farm for years and years. I don't know how long, but for many years. And I just save potatoes from the harvest from the previous fall and replant. So I like to do that, and I will do that again. I want to put in more Yukon Gold. This year, accidentally, we used too many before we started saving them for seed. So that's where we're at. And here's our second little crop of beans here that have come up real well. I showed, I think a couple weeks ago, how we pulled out the peas and planted this area with strawberries and beans. So if you saw that, there's the beans. They've come up really well all through there. All right, well, it is evening and I'm gonna head back up to the house, and tomorrow morning we are gonna come out here hopefully early and we'll be digging. And right now, the sun is just getting ready to go down. It's really pretty out. The kids are out here harvesting potatoes. Gonna go see what they've got. Y'all finding a bunch in there?
Not really.
I am.
Not really, that's not good. Leroy, you are?
Yep.
What you got there, Liv? That's good, full bucket? All right. These are the white potatoes that we planted from azure. They're nice and big. That's great. Are most of them right at the surface under the leaves?
Well, there's quite a few right under the leaves. They're still further down too.
Okay.
Oh, what's up? I know. Right there. Uncover them. Oh, it's actually funny. The potato took up the mole tunnel. Put it back. Coating of the ground.
So our dirt's pretty soft, and kids are trying not to nick any of the potatoes with the shovels. So far, I think they've been successful in not chopping any. It's gonna be a hot one today. The kids are trying to get it done before the sun gets over to this garden area here.
Whenever I dig up.
I got the purple dead bottom.
What?
All right, here's the potatoes they got. We are going to weigh them and pack them in boxes to start curing. Go ahead, Olivia. Sweep off the table there.
Just set the box straight on there.
Yep, just open up each box and we'll fill them like halfway or something like that. We saved these boxes from last year when we got apples at the one of the orchards in the mountains. We saved them just for this purpose.
So how full are we filling this thing?
Half. Come on, Clara.
That's one half of these? This?
They're half full, not half the size. Like half full on each side. You know?
Big box probably not full enough. Okay, is there another?
Yep. It's over.
I think this box is full.
What's that
I'm
one?
gonna say 41 pounds.
All right.
Excuse me, Lydia.
Here's another one.
36.
What's that come to?
34.
All right, now we gotta add them up.